the Kansas City Chiefs and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Cam Little out for the opening kick. Monday Night Primetime is underway. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. He had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in balance.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Right back to Pacheco. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds. It looks like they might have a shot, Brock, but they're going to be left 2 yards short now. It's 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line. You feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Mahomes throwing on 4th. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Getting the ball early, put a fear of God into this defense.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action. Lawrence bails out of the pocket quick. Firing it deep, left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
Here we go on 4th. Lawrence taking a shot deep here. He's got it inside the 25. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars finish off their opening drive.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that was scary, and he just made him pay.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Smith on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. And this one is launched downfield. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down. Well, they've been perfect to that point on the drive, Buck. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
and I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Hits him on the outlet. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. A pickup of 17. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. Mahomes still has some space inside the 35. And they get this down to the 28. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Short pass brought in. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs break the tie here in the first. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
So good shit. So good shit.
First and 10 coming up. The Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. First carry now. This is Bashal Tutu. And he's sent out of bounds after an 8-yard pickup, so they've got 2nd and 2.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They'll go again here with Tootin. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Hey, I'm gun. Hey, Silva, hide. Silva.
Lawrence working from the gun. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Jaguars have a first down.
On the red.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down.
Oh, I forgot. They told me.
Lawrence trying again on second. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 10. Go. Hey, son, hot. 13 loop. Go, let's go. Here we go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Fred McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I've never seen the type of review.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run Pacheco. And he's into the front of the game about 2.
I think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Throw in is Mahomes. That one connects. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Butker on now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Running from the pistol, it's Tootin. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Back at the 31-yard line.
Get your money up. Money down. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Lawrence throwing here. There's a screen for Tootin. Has a lane past the 45. And he's out of bounds with a big gain on the final play of the 1st. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. The Chiefs in control so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Finds Hunter downfield. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down to the 16-yard line. 28-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
From the red zone now. Caught just shy of the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Hey, run!
Going again. Here's Lawrence. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a one-score game in the first half. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Has this at the 6.
Yeah, only 6 being safe.
You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Back to throw Mahomes. Hits him on the in route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Yellow.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. He takes it across midfield into Jaguars territory. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Here's Mahomes now. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away, and that's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
First guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
11, add it. 11.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense. Sigh of relief for the defense. They've got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
I don't have touch.
Throwing his Lawrence on 3rd down. Got his man, Thomas has it. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
Stop
It's 16 yards on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
All I got
Pretty darn
is
impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback. And the
That's why I
receiver on the
said
other
when
end
you do your
finishing
stuff,
doing his
you're
job.
wrong. You're duty fed outside.
Tackle made there
Yeah,
by
I only
Derek
want
Notty.
to double too.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like
Yeah,
that one,
like you the
softening up
only
the
one
front
with an
and
income.
opening the
Check
door
it.
for a bigger gap in the future.
Mine's go to my business. So whoever told you you got a foul together. No, you don't.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. On the move, headed right. He's got it in the red zone. So it looks like it'll be second and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning.
Yeah,
Hang with us. More football
I
coming
don't
up
work
from
this.
Everbank. They've got 3 tight ends on this first and goal.
Yes,
Thinking
sir.
run or play action. From the red zone on first. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down.
Because he can't even do my
And it's
thing.
step 1 towards the
That's
goal
why I
line
asked him.
stand.
I'm
Still
gonna
going to
do
need a
the
couple
business
more,
thing.
though. Second and goal
Well, yeah,
coming
no,
up.
I don't. Just regular income.
Red 23,
See,
same
mine's
right.
different. Like,
Here we go.
Working now from the gun. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars pick it off and get pokes on the ensuing drive. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. On his little for the extra point. And he hits the extra points. A little surprised they wouldn't go for 2 in the tie, but at least he made it. So the lead falls to a single point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away.
he's going over there for whoever's left of him. He always do that.
And he wasn't chancing a return
Stop.
there,
Stop,
putting
look.
it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
He wasn't gonna be. I'm like, hold on, he said he thought.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. And we should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away. Well, it sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read, Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and he should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception, you don't like back-to-back drives. That's a really hard walk off the field.
Gets it through the middle. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. Still has some space inside the 35. And he is finally out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, it can transform a short completion into a big play.
Short pass brought in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stuffed at the 2. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
First and goal.
I don't want to at the party.
Back to the air, Mahomes. And he makes the play in full extension. That's a touchdown. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. Mahomes leads his troops to the line, going for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Getting out to his left. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for two, but it doesn't work out. Butker on now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Caught, nice game left side. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A pickup there of 39. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and toned this drive.
He's got it near the end. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars earn the chance to tie before halftime.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field. Become a running check. And finally go finish that drive and celebrate with your homeboys.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here's Mahomes. Oh, put some air under this one, right side. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
When that ball left his hands, Kate, he envisioned a massive play, and he nearly saw it happen for all the wrong reasons. What a great effort there defensively to track the ball and be in position to nearly pick it.
Avoided one crisis on a dropped pick. Now they're facing another, third and long.
Yellow. Hey, 57.
Here he goes, third and long. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take the lead just before halftime. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Soko, hot. Take right open. Go. Here we go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Hey, go. Safe right. Go. Let's go.
He's back to throw. He's going deep. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Drew Tranquill with the pick. And the Chiefs do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Rip, 23.
They go play action. Lawrence finds the in route complete. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Jaguars have a first down. Now it's Lawrence. Finds a man right side. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On red.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On the give, it's Tootin. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Catch made over the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Here we go.
Looking inside the red zone. He brings it in. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars tie this game up. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He finds Brown right side. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
First down throw, Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. He works it down to the 37. Stopped that time by Antonio Johnson.
Okay, that was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week. And I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, give him a chance to make a play.
Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
Third down, it's Mahomes. He gets it to Rice. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grab the lead on their first series of the half. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
On red.
Hand off to Tootin. Escapes the defender. But he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. It is caught left side. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They get 22 out of that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, so 11, Agate. Silver.
Lawrence with it on first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hey, kill.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Forced out to his right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Rip, 23. Hey, tomato. Done. 13, Lou. Here we go.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. Little knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Mahomes. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
formation. We stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Yellow. 180.
Play action, Mahomes. He's trying to push the field. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He's going to try another deep one here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And now they're staring at 4th and long. And that'll hit and get out of bounds. Left some meat on the bone with that one.
At their own 38-yard line.
1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Lisa 24.
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He put everything he had in. He's got it inside the 10. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars push their lead to 3. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Pistol now for Mahomes. His favorite target again. It's Worthy. This one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly. Catch moves into the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 39-yard line.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Yellow, yellow. Right side.
Running up a bit. Oh, he lost the football. But it looked like the Chiefs got this one back. Ooh, lucky break there, making that recovery. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Off play action, it's Mahomes. On the move into the red zone. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Tootin now on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. I don't know if they're going to get to him. He took it all the way. Touchdown. Oh, baby, what a return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Chase down to his right. Now here he goes. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. All just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Running is Pacheco. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. The rookie out of Colorado, the one to bring him down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. The group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd down. It's a money down. Nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. That's a quick hitter. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Down, Kansas City.
Zone read, it's Pacheco. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 4th quarter lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Tootin now on the return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
1st and 10 from the 32. From the shotgun, Lawrence. This could decide things. It's intercepted. Drew Tranquill with the pick. And the Chiefs take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They go play action. It's Mahomes. This is a heater going deep. It's complete. Oh, my. They left him wide open downfield. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs push the lead up to 12.
63. Jaguars 51.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
Kickoff for Kansas City.
Tootin now on the return. He takes a pop and the ball comes out. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing the lane and doing their job. But there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
He's got it over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars need to score quickly.
11 on red. Go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. He's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Lawrence now off the play action. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Garrett Williams. And the Chiefs take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night.
At their own 22-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. On the line.
He gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And his progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
2nd down run by Pacheco. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. And because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And he has enough room to gain about 4. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. Nice little gain on the ground.
He's got it in the red zone. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chiefs go up by 19.
70. Jaguars 51.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Tootin now on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Crosses midfield, and he's still going. Has room down the left sideline. He took it all the way. Oh, baby, what a return. Touchdown. I think we know somebody who really likes the way kickoffs were redesigned, partner. The old format. What, teams were lucky if they got 2 in a season, and here he's got 2 by himself in this game.
Yeah, if you think about it, Kate, like in our lifetime, we have not seen such a drastic new rule change that's created so much new scheme and opportunity. These returns, well, they're a product of hard work, new scheme, and finding ways to exploit the weakness of your opponent.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Chiefs are able to make that recovery. That should lock up this win. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Yellow.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Now he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
They're going to pass it here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
3rd and long for him here. He's going deep this time. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
A 61-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now. Butker on now to kick this one away.
Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
Hey, Ron. 11. 13, Lou. Silver.
First down throw, Lawrence. Trying to push deep downfield. It is caught at the 20. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Hey, Soko. 11. Hot.
From the red zone on 1st. That one connects. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So with hardly any game left, they have time for this kick and maybe a couple plays. And the Chiefs are able to make that recovery. That should lock up this win. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Taking a deep shot here. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. And knock it away again, and a couple of good reps in coverage have brought up 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you've watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to run for it. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chiefs as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We can hang out, do the day with me. I'm trying to be a man, it can stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, I and the E go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for?